Hey guys, Andy from MCC Just Motos. Today, I got a new bike build reveal for you. Without further ado, here it is! Welcome to MCC Just Motos. Now, before I do the big reveal to you, I want to tell you what my concept was, what my thought was on bringing this bike. For those of you that follow my channel, this was my first build. I bought a 2023 Hunter 350, and I had a concept, a vision, that I wanted to turn that Hunter 350 into something radical. My inspiration for this motorcycle was to turn this bike into a modern day scrambler or trials bike. I envisioned turning this bike into a modern interpretation of a Bullet 350 Trials Replica Works. Bullet 500 Trials Replica Works, but I wanted to turn this into a Hunter 350 Trials Replica Works and have it more modern and more great and feel. So without further ado, let's do the big reveal. Here it is. So here it is in all its glory. Hunter 350 Trials Replica Works, named soon to be. So obviously it's custom two-tone paint. That's probably the first thing you noticed. I got custom, almost chrome looking paint and a deep metallic gray, shiny gray, and a shiny metallic silver is a custom paint with a custom Royal Enfield graphic. It has lots of clear coat and lots of beautiful paint on it. And we'll just show you some of the different paint features on it. See the graphics, the fenders are painted. You also have front bucket painted and fender here painted. Obviously, you can take a look at the custom graphic, Royal Enfield wing graphic. And the next thing you want to see is I have a solo seat. This seat comes from a classic 350. It doesn't mount, so we had to make custom brackets. And we also have a custom rack mounted. And this rack, it comes from, again, I think it's a classic 350. And together we had to make some custom bracketry. A lot of the custom mounting and bracketry building of this was done by my good friends at Gearhead Junction. So you got to check them out. Thank you, Terry and Gearhead Junction, for all the work here. So we have the custom seat, custom backrest, and we'll head up to the front here. Next thing you'll notice, we have Interceptor 650 and Bear 650 handlebars. And we have a custom tachometer for the 350 bikes. That's by Hitchcocks motorcycles. Ties it all together. In the front, you can see we have a headlight guard for the standard stock LED headlight. And one of the most important things I want to show you, let's get back around to the front here, this side. This was the first Royal Enfield Hunter 350 in the United States with spoke wheels and disc brakes. I think there might be one or more rolling around there, but I have my friend Raju in India custom make these wheels. It's a stock 17-inch wheels, but I'm going to show you how big they are. And they're branded by, was it New tires. In the front, we have 120/70/17. They're flat track inspired tires. And in the back, look at how fat these are. This is the fattest tire you can mount on these wheels. It's a 160/60/17. Again, they're flat track, not motocross, but super motor style tires. So we got disc brakes and flat track inspired tires with the wire wheels. And coming out to the other side here, we've got a beautiful Delkevic full exhaust system. It eliminates the cat. That is an off-the-menu Delkevic exhaust and header pipe. And we also have a open-air intake. Okay, let's fire this bad boy up and see what it sounds like. Standard awesome putt-putt, but a little bit deeper, a little bit more throaty, and it adds a little bit to the pep. Okay, so we are going to go for a spin. I'm going to tell you what it's like to ride this motorcycle. How cool is it? You see all the different things. We talked about all the different features. Let's go for a ride. All right. Throw a leg over. I am 5'9.5", 30-inch seam. Look, I can flat foot this. Turn it on. This handlebar is really natural, feels really good. Very low miles. Test braking miles. I'm gonna go for a little spin. All right, here we go. What's it like? Very friendly. The Hunter is my most fun of the 350s to ride on platform. It's the most flickable and it's not governed. It's the lightest weight. All right. This one has a little more pep. Woohoo! I really like it. I gotta adjust the tachometer a little bit because it's not working. So with these fat tires, it doesn't transition as fast side to side, I'll tell you that. But they do stick and they have a decent feel. They're very smooth. They add for a lot of stability on this bike, and you can lay it over pretty deep and pretty fast. It has some pep to it. The seating position's very, it's almost, I don't want to say sport bikey, but your legs with this stock seat are tucked underneath your rear end, your feet are. And so it is more than just a standard seating position, but you can stand up on it really easily with these higher handlebars. And it is not a super fast bike, I'll be honest, but you can ride it fast. You can approach the limits. It's very friendly. The brakes are really nice. The transmission's a 5-speed snick. And I really like it. It's not obnoxiously loud, but it definitely has more brap. You can do some, I guess, lighter off-road with it, scrambling or trials style. Absolutely. And you can stand up on this bike. I'm going. Can you wheelie the bike? I bet you can. Let's see. Pull over a little bit. Wait right here. I can't wheelie. Others can. Oh yeah. This one is way easy to wheelie. Not my forte, but yep, it will wheelie. It will wheelie easy. I'm just not good at it. Alright, so up to speed this bike likes to rip. Wow, it feels so sprightly and live, just like the Hunters. Very stable, more stable than the standard Hunter. Let's say hello to the Harley. There we go. And this is a quarter mile, believe it or not, but I'm not going to do a full quarter. Went into overdrive. Oh yeah, this bike is nice. I like the brapping. It feels really compact. Really happy with the build. I think it is not only a looker, but a functional build as well too. And I think that's really what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna get you know what? I'm gonna head some dirt roads. This bike needs a little bit of dirt road action, right? Let's go for it. I'll tell you what it's like to go on the dirt road with this one. There we go. Not gonna. This bike is made for roads just like this. Get the rear end out a little bit. I caught some air. All right, I like it. What do you guys think? Oh, hi, deer. It's the last thing I want is to run into some deer. Let's go get a picture, shall we? Perfect, right there. That's it. This is the picture spot right here. It's a looker and a cooker. Let's finish up the ride, shall we? I think we got some great photos. I can't wait to go home and deliver this. Let's go home, shall we? Not run into some deer, shall we? Oh man, this bike is so fun. I can tell you right now. Whoever gets this one is going to enjoy it. You can really throw it around. Won't get yourself in trouble. You're going to really like it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. What should we name this bike? Any ideas? I'm going to let the person this is going to name it. Let me give some big shout outs to a few folks. Big shout out to Gearhead Junction for basically fabricating this bike, working with my vision and putting it together. Raju for the wheels and tires. We'll go thank you to Hitchcock's Motorcycle for a lot of the pieces and parts, including the Techometer, and Baxter's Cycle for a lot of the different other parts, including the headlight guard. Oh, I have a number plate I need to put on here, and a lot of advice and help to put this together. It takes a village to build such a great bike. So guys, that's going to do it for me. Please like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next episode. Here it is.